There's a librarian in trouble for stealing $1.3 million from the library that he worked at.
My gosh.
$1.3 million from the library that he worked at. Any guesses on what it is? If you know, don't say. You already know, Jason?
Mm-hmm.
Katie, you know?
Yeah, I do.
I also know.
I could have pretended like I didn't.
I should ask Squid. I know he don't know.
Could it be toner?
Yes,
Ink
it is toner.
Oh.
Yeah, Katie, how'd you, of all things from a library, I
How
think
did
books,
you guess?
Or maybe computers.
Sure.
Yeah, this guy in Austin, Texas, he's been working the same library for 12 years, and they caught him just now stealing $1.3 million over a 12-year span of printer toner.
I think that was a genius move for a criminal.
What do you mean?
Because I think that's the least expecting thing when you see come up in the a report. For instance, I think he did a lot of the accounting. He had access to a credit card. He's buying things that nobody would think you would make money on, toner for a copy. It's not like he did buy the laptops or he did buy. Well, actually, I think at the very end he started buying like gaming systems and stuff. But during the
That's where he messed up.
Yeah, during the course of the years, you're buying printer. And you don't know exactly how much you use. And expenses, especially on a big level, can be odd when you see them on paper. But so what he did was resold them, right?
Yeah, he sold them online. And most recently was caught because he bought $18,000 worth of electronics, video games, a drone, and a Roomba.
You got sloppy.
Got greedy.
He did.
Pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered.
And that's what's happening.
The damn Roomba.
Did he make, what was the profit he was making per toner?
It doesn't say, but he did say, the library over 12 years needed $150,000 worth of toner. So then he ordered $1.3 million worth of toner, but said he was delivering them to other branches. He would go home and sell it online.
Oh, I see.
And he ordered in bulk, so maybe he can make 20, 50. I mean, ink
he
is
made
expensive.
hundreds.
Yes,
he
it
made hundreds
is.
of thousands of dollars.
No, I'm saying, but I mean, maybe he got $50 for each one over, and he sold a bunch all the time. I don't know.
Because it took him a long time.
Yeah, 12 years.
And God, what a nerd. You know, let me think about what I can resell. Toner.
Toner. I'm going to screw everyone.
It was smart, but then it was also very nerdy at the same time.
It's the nerdiest theft of all time. And that has to be a felony, right? $1.3 million.
Yes.
I would think.
That's legit stealing.
Yes. Let's go to our official attorney, Lisa Lanier. Good morning, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, this guy, he is kind of nerdy. I actually just posted a picture of him, and I tagged you guys in it on my Instagram. So
Thank you.
they have a picture of him stealing it. He's in the elevator.
That is so not
And he's
hardcore.
carrying a big stack of. He's in their elevator carrying a big stack of toner. It's like
That is crazy. Lisa.
He was terminated, or he resigned recently for totally unrelated reasons. There was some other dispute. Here's the interesting thing that kind of brings this to sort of some of today's political topics with regard to criminal justice reform. The reason, so this guy had a huge record prior to being hired by the Austin Library. He was charged many times with burglary and theft. So he was not somebody that you would, but here's the reason they hired him. They didn't know that because Austin, back then, they had a criminal justice reform program going on where the box was removed from the application about prior criminal record. And so what they were doing instead was at some point they implemented a checks system because they were starting to have problems with people who had this, a propensity toward theft and burglary, like this guy getting hired in these sensitive positions. So they started looking back, but by the time they started doing that, they would only look back like 5 or 10 years, and at that point he had aged through the system, so it wasn't showing up.
Oh.
But he was a habitual offender. He's facing the way the laws in Texas work. It's a first-degree felony because he stole over $200,000. So he's really facing serious charges here.
So, Lisa Lanier, what you're saying is you think the police are really going to throw the book at this librarian.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
They are definitely.
Wow.
Joke was so bad.
Lisa.
It got Matt and Kisser Matt from Stop Texting.
Yes.
I would like to apologize to you, Lisa, for having to hear that on our airwaves.
You can't find that anywhere.
Thank God.
I did see the picture on Instagram that is posted. The guy looks very nerdy. He has the big glasses and everything you would expect him to have. At the same time, genius. Because you just don't expect. How do you expect toner?
You wouldn't. But at the end, he was an
I
idiot.
mean, And they saw him, like here, where they had him. And the security guard asked him a couple times, why are you leaving with big boxes of toner? And he said, I'm redistributing this to other branches. And they just believed him. And then he started charging. I think after it went on, recently he started, using their credit card to buy, like you said, gaming systems and a Roomba. Because after it went on for so long, he thought, these people are crazy fools. They're not ever going to catch me.
But it is crazy that he has this record, as you're saying, and they give him access to a credit card that can purchase millions of dollars worth of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he had a huge record, and he was just given. Apparently, this library was criticized not just for this instance, but lots of issues about lack of oversight and things like that. So I think they've learned their lesson, and this was all just caught in an audit. They had a routine audit, and they were like, "Hey, wow, that's a lot of toner."
Especially now when everything's digital.
Right? What are y'all printing off in here?
Yeah.
Are y'all printing all the books?
Yeah.
Here?
Wow.
My goodness. Yeah, you never think of a controversy or a scandal coming out of a library.
Out of the library.
It just seems like the most peaceful place on earth.
Yeah.
Minus sometimes homeless people go in there and look at porn on the internet. But other than that,
I think they block it. I think they can block it now, though.
They used to have problems with that until they could block it.
I think they blocked that. Yeah.
That's the only way you get your fix at the library. Like, I'm going to go when no one's there. I have to look at the porn. She's great. Official attorney of Jared and Katie in the Morning. She even laughed at my bad joke. If you're ever injured on the job or by a bad joke, contact her right away at hireaheavyweight.com. That's hireaheavyweight.com.
Coming up in Hollywood news, Katy Perry selling just something she has that's extra for $8 million.
Wow.
Tell you what it is. Hollywood news coming up next.